Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome to Glynn County Stadium for the City Championship in Brunswick, Georgia. I'm Noah Schlicksup alongside my color commentator, Brody McGuff. Excited to bring you some high school football from north of the border here in the great land of Georgia. Brody, we've got a big crowd out here at a ginormous stadium and two great opponents going up against each other in a historic rivalry, one that has not disappointed over the years. Brody, what are your expectations here for tonight?
I'm expecting a really competitive game tonight. Both teams very solid this year. Brunswick undefeated, and I think Glynn Academy has 2 losses going into this game. And just a great atmosphere, and really excited to be a part of it for the first time, and really excited, Noah.
This kind of reminds me of like a college football environment on a minor scale. We had a bunch of traffic out here, tailgates going on, like real tailgates too, out in that grass parking lot. The student sections are wild. We've got some great bands out here and two great teams going up against each other. Glynn Academy comes into this one with a record of 3-2. Brunswick at a record of 4-1. The Pirates dropped their opener to Camden County, but have rattled off 4 in a row and have only led up 24 points in that span. This Pirates team really seems to be clicking.
Yeah, they do. I mean, offensively, they have a lot of weapons and a lot of speed, and they're really big up front as well. They just have, all the right tools to what it takes to be a really good offense, and they're just catching their stride, and they're probably going to do really well tonight, and excited to see what that side of the ball has for in store.
Glynn Academy comes in as the underdogs. In 2023, they got the big overtime win against Brunswick, but the Pirates have controlled this rivalry in recent years, got a win in dominant fashion last season. What do the Red Terrors have to do to stay competitive and give themselves a chance in this football game?
First off, Glynn Academy needs to go in here and come in with that underdog mindset and a chip on their shoulder. They got to come in here with a really good mentality as a unit to play this game. They got to tackle very well defensively. They need to get these fast ball carriers and big ball carriers to the ground, make sure they don't break any big ones, and make them earn every single yard. They got to try to stop that run and make them one-dimensional, so the passing game, they can really just hone in on that, but it's definitely going to be a tall ask for them to do that. Offensively, they just need to do what they do. They run a wing T, flex bone type of offense, and they're going to need to come out and run the ball very well, block well, and just be on their P's and Q's tonight. And really excited to see what Glynn Academy has in store against this Brunswick team tonight.
Brunswick enters the field to a sea of white jerseys, yellow and blue smoke. What an entrance there, as you can see the Red Terrors getting ready to enter from behind the end zone to our right. Though these teams share the stadium, Glynn Academy technically the home team for this game. We got a great pregame presentation from the band. We've got the formation as they run up from under the goalpost. Glenn Academy trying to pull the upset against their in-town rivals. And here come the Red Terrors. And you can hear that crowd roar for their Glynn Academy Red Terrors. They're expecting 10 to 12,000 out here tonight, Brody. I'd say put that number around 8,000, 9,000 right now, but what a crowd out here, and man, are they ready for some Friday night lights.
Yes, they are, and they're not just any crowd. They're a hungry crowd ready for this city championship tonight. Both sides really showed up, and you can just feel a lot of energy in the air for this game. And man, no, am I excited to call this game with you tonight. Look at the fireworks going off to the right side. Wow! I mean, is that just awesome or what? I'm excited to watch this football game tonight, Noah.
No words are needed to describe this atmosphere. You can take it all in right here. High school football on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is presented by That One Painter First Coast. That painter you need? We're the one. RepublicServices.com. RecyclingSimplified.com. Nimnik Buick GMC. Nobody but Nimnik. Jaguars Prep. And Baker Sports. It's time for our Whataburger Game of the Week. Who's going to run this town tonight, Brody McGuff?
Very excited to see who's going to do it. Brunswick, big favorites going into this game, but Glynn Academy, never a team, no matter what record they have, never a team to just lay down for. They're a very scrappy program, and they've been playing some good football this year. Excited to see what happens.
This is a game where Coach Garrett Grady at Brunswick talked about it. He said you can take all the records and throw all that crap out the window. An exact quote from him, by the way. Two teams come in to play on Friday night, and you get everyone's best in this rivalry. Back to return is Ellis and Butler. It's an onside kick. Brunswick recovers. Glynn Academy trying to steal a possession right out the gate. A risky move there from Rocky Hidalgo, and the Red Terrors does not pay off as Brunswick will get the football on their own 41-yard line. Some great field position now for the Pirates.
It was perfect, Noah. It was the perfect onside kick, and he had it in his hands, and he just let it go. Oh, it would have been really good for Glynn Academy there, but good job on Brunswick's special teams to hop on that ball and secure that good field position to start their first drive.
Type of play that can set the tone, and out comes a dangerous Pirates offense. They average 43 points per game, led by quarterback Grant Moore. And look out for number 7, Hezzy Kent. You'll hear a lot of him tonight. Right here, they hand it off. This is Gibbons with space into Glynn Academy territory, down inside the 40-yard line. There's Josiah Gibbons, one of two very talented running backs here for the Pirates, and he gets off to a nice start there.
Yeah, you can see the speed on him there. They're going hurry-up offense.
They hand off to the other guy now, Gardner. He goes to his left and picks up about 3 yards.
Two very different styles of offense. One side, Glynn Academy, they like to chew clock and take their time, while Brunswick, they like to go hurry-up at times throughout the game, and right now that's what they're trying to do.
This is a very aggressive offense, too. You'll see them take shots. You'll see them stay very aggressive throughout this game. Shotgun formation, low snap. They take a shot up the left side here. Do they have it? No, they do not. Moore was looking for Israel Henry. Good coverage applied by Quan Coleman.
Yeah, just Brunswick goes with a simple shot there. Moon ball to the left side of the end zone. A little bit out of reach, but good coverage by Coleman on that side of the ball.
Third down, just shy of 7 yards to go. An empty backfield now as they have 4 men wide to the right, including running back Gibbons. They'll spread him out wide. Not afraid to use him in that passing game as an early timeout now from Glynn Academy. Less than a minute into this game, 11:26 on the clock, but every snap, every play matters, Brody. talking to Coach Hidalgo coming into this game. Here's their keys. They want to get 3 stops, and they want to score 28 points. They feel like that right there gets them the win, and he's been very open about that to the public this week. They're letting their game plan be known. That's what they want to do tonight, and that's why they call timeout here, because 1 stop on the opening drive could be very big.
Yeah, and it could be a big momentum swing for Glynn Academy and that Terrors offense that will join the field if they get this stop. But yeah, I think that's a great game plan. 3 stops and 28 points. That usually sets you up for success at the end of the day.
Yeah, he said that they're 2 very different teams, and Brunswick, a team that will go out and they are very capable of those big plays. They have a lot of big speed threats on their team and dangerous to get 6 points on any given play. Glynn Academy knows that they might not have that same level of explosiveness. They want to possess the ball, and they want to get their 3 stops to set up their offense. 3rd and 7. 2 running backs in the backfield. Moore gets up a yard shy of the first down.
That 2-back offense, when there's 1 each side to the QB, it's a great formation to run some stretches. And right there they do to the right side, find a lane up the middle. They'll bring up 4th and short.
4th down, and they're going Wildcat to the Florida commit, Hezzy Kent. At 6'6", 310, he takes the snap, and he's got the first down. Grabbed down by his ankles at the Glynn Academy 23. Yeah, good luck stopping that guy from getting a yard.
Yeah, very big player and athletic player. I don't think I've ever seen somebody quite like him in high school football.
And we will have plenty on Hezzy Kent. He's projected to go to college as an offensive or defensive lineman, but here he plays tight end, receiver, really anything. He's even punted for the Pirates as they go up the middle right here, and not much doing. A nice stand there. It looks to me, Brody, like Glynn Academy, they do not have the size advantage in the trenches right here. You look at that Brunswick offensive line, they have plenty of size on Glynn Academy. They're going to have to be physical, and they're going to have to fit the runs, play disciplined defense in this game.
Yeah, and a solid rep right there for the defense of the Terrors, right? And a good play there. They need some more of that tonight.
2nd down and 9. Moore looking to pass. Goes over the middle, and it is intercepted! Sean Wallace! They weren't sure if he was going to play tonight, but on the very first drive, he makes his presence known.
What a play by him. He just jumps in front of the ball and gets a diving pick right there. Sean Wallace, an absolute stud.
He's a guy to watch on both sides of the football.
Yes, he is. And if the Terrors want to win, he needs to play really good tonight. And what a statement right there from the Terrors and Sean Wallace.
So out come this Red Terrors offense. Brody, tell me about what they do offensively. They're a wing T team.
Yeah, love wing T. They're going to run it between the tackles a lot today.
And that's what they do right here. They go up the middle and pick up some solid yards. Deshaun Howard, the NIU commit, comes close to the first down markers. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Howard standing at 6'1", 205. Very big back right there, and he's a physical runner. Going to see a lot of touches tonight from him.
Brody, I'm looking down there. It's like David versus Goliath on the offensive line. They go up the middle again, and this time they run DJ Creighton. Creighton gets the first down. The pile moving him backwards, but forward progress has him up at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, definitely the Red Terrors don't have the size advantage at all. But I will say those few plays they've ran, they're moving them a little bit, Noah.
Yeah, they are scrappy, and they're winning those 2 reps up front.
Yes, they are.
And out of the game comes Sam Ricks. His helmet must have come off. Colin Smith in to replace him.
Ball spotted just shy of the 28. It's 1st and 10, Terratown.
1st and 10. They run up the middle again, and this time nothing doing. Hezzy Kent has the football. Are they going to give it to him?
Hanson Gallen on the carry.
I do not think they will.
Ruled down.
Couldn't see the pile from up here. Just saw the dive up the middle to the fullback, and all of a sudden Hezzy Kent has the football in his hands. Refs say he was down, though. They'll bring up 2nd and long.
Second and 9. Little space now on the left side. Noonan, the quarterback. He's up to the 36-yard line. I'll bring up 3rd and short.
Solid run by Noonan.
8-yard gain out to the 36.
He pulls it, keeps it himself, and runs to the left side. Makes a man miss and lowers the shoulder. Solid physical run by him on that 2nd down play. Bringing up 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Third and 2, and Brunswick jumped.
Encroachment on the defense. It'll be a 5-yard mark-off.
Five-yard penalty gives Glynn Academy a 1st down.
First and 10 for Glynn.
New set of downs now. They hand back to Howard.
Howard straight ahead.
Good for 1 yard there on the carry.
A lot of bodies flying around in the middle of that play. Brunswick might be trying to chop block a little bit on that D line.
2nd down and 9.
Just create a big pile and a mess in the middle so the running backs don't really have anywhere to go.
2nd down and 9 yards to go. They go up the middle again. Cooper Rice.
Cooper Reese on the carry.
Give him 4 yards.
Owens again on the stop.
3rd down and 5.
4-yard
Going to see a lot of fullback dives between the tackles tonight. The Red Terrors
3rd down and 5.
love that play, and it's been working for them very well up to this point. But if they have success at that, that's when everything else in their playbook starts to open up.
Call it 3rd and 4. All bunched in, running to the left side. They've got the 1st down. Brunswick again celebrating. The Pirates have the football.
Fumble on the play.
Very physical run up the middle, and it really was a really good run. He got past the 1st down, and again, the ball comes out, but this time he wasn't down before, and it's actually ruled as a fumble, and Brunswick gets the ball back with really good field position.
5:53 on the clock in the 1st quarter. The Pirates with the football, 1st and 10. Fans coming up at 8 o'clock on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 stream. And live on YouTube, the Friday Night Zone Blitz. 1st and 10 goes backwards.
Nigel Gardner on the carry.
A loss of 2 for Nigel Gardner.
Yeah, just an outside handoff to Gardner to the left side. Glynn Academy's linebackers and DNs were there on that play. Snuffed that one out. And that's a great tackle for loss to start this drive for the Red Terrors.
Second down and 12 yards to go. Moore, after having some trouble with the snap, there's a flag down. Let's go of a pass down the field. Incomplete. We'll see what the laundry's for, Brody. Did you see anything?
It's probably going to be holding on the offensive line. QB was in the backfield for a while, trying to find somebody open. Yes, it is. Yes, it is holding on the Brunswick offense, and that's going to move them back even farther. It was already 2nd and 12, and now it's about to be 2nd and 22.
It'll be a 10-yard mark off from the line of scrimmage.
Brunswick shooting themselves in the foot there.
Glynn Academy actually going to decline the penalty, which I think is a smart move here. 3rd and 12. Do you think they should have taken the yardage, or do you agree with the decision here to decline the penalty?
With how explosive Brunswick's offense is, I would like just to defend 1 down, 3rd and 12. But if they get close, if they pass that 50-yard line, I think Brunswick's going for it.
Play action, screen pass, and that is not going anywhere.
Guess who?
In there to make the tackle is Keegan Walker. Or excuse me, Quan Coleman. Had a nice pass breakup earlier.
This Red Terrors defense off to a really hot start. They're snuffing out all their plays, their screen plays, their outside handoffs. Right there, really good play by Coleman. Great start to the night for Coleman as well.
It's a good punt rolling down inside the 20-yard line, down officially on the Glynn Academy 16.
At the 16-yard line, Glynn will scrimmage 1st and 10. 42 yards on the kick.
Fans, if you're watching the Zone Blitz broadcast on YouTube, it's about to switch over to the Friday Night Zone Blitz. And if you're on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 stream on the website, you can catch this game live on Action News Now and live on the Brunswick at Glynn Academy specific stream on YouTube. First and 10. One wide to the left. And man, the Red Terrors keep running up the middle. This time only 2 yards to show for it.
DJ Creighton on the first down carry.
You go to Creighton there, up the middle. Again, they're going to keep going at that play all night. Right there. Not too bad. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Ball on their own 18. Glynn Academy has gotten a couple stops defensively. Now the offense trying to help them out. They had a good drive going before the turnover last time. They faked the pitch, run a counter the right side. Caden Robinson will pick up a few yards. Around the 21-yard line, it'll be 3rd down, 5 yards to go.
Nice little misdirection play there. Fake the pitch and counter it back to the right side. Brunswick ready for that one. And here comes the question mark on 3rd and about longer yardages. What will the Red Terrors do against this Brunswick defense?
Almost got him to jump there. No call for encroachment. A hand trying to get on that left side. Deshaun Howard's going to be short of the 1st down by 2 yards. And the punt team is coming out for Glynn Academy. Oh, no, they're holding them back. And now they make the move. Brody, think they might get a little tricky here?
That little stutter right there might make you think that, but right here, I'm backed up in your own territory. Defense is playing good. Just get rid of the ball.
They're talking to the sideline. Now Patrick Coyle out to punt it away.
Everything pre-snap is a little fishy.
They need 2 yards, and they do get tricky. They got the 1st down, and Robinson's got more across the 50 to the 40. Robinson down inside the Brunswick 35.
In big-time games, you got to make some big-time calls, and Glynn Academy does it right there. Place is rocking. What a call from Noah.
You know, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Really shocked they did it, but
Glynn Academy's
worked
been
out
aggressive.
very well.
They opened with the onside kick. You could see them hesitating a little bit on 4th and 2, and just the punters looking at the sidelines. Everyone's looking over. I'm surprised Brunswick wasn't more on top of that.
Could have been more focused on what they had going on, getting ready for that special teams play. But
Glynn Academy will now burn their second timeout with 1:33 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless, but Glynn Academy inside the Brunswick 35 when we come back on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Please direct your attention to the
Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz. Every Friday, the only live streaming show in Jacksonville dedicated to high school football. Streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Then we're packing all the highlights into a 30-minute show, Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz, and streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7, Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
ready for a forever home. Costa is available for adoption or fostering at Glynn County Animal Services.
Welcome back here
to
Glynn County Stadium. They just presented the Dog of the Week, Costa.
The game dog of
You know, that's something that I'm loving here. I watched all the broadcasts on the Continental Sports Network leading up to this, and, you know, researching this game. They do that every week, the Dog of the Week, with, I believe, the Glynn County Shelter, where they're up for foster or adoption, so you can look into that for sure. Go get yourself Costa, very cute puppy. He's down in the Terror's red end zone. After a gain of 2 or 3 yards there, it'll be 2nd down and 8.
First down carry to the 31.
Glynn Academy, they're taking their shots. They're taking their chances in this game. They've been aggressive, especially on special teams, Brody. I think this is a possession where it's 6 points or bust.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get some points on the board after that successful fake punt. Let's see what they do here on this 2nd down play.
Second and 8. A run up the gut. They'll pick up 3 or 4.
DJ Creighton on the 2nd down carry.
And DJ Creighton
Hezzy Kent
make
on
it
the
3rd
tackle.
down and 4. Hezzy Kent's a guy who hasn't played much defense this year for the Pirates, but he's been on the defensive line this whole game.
4-yard gain to the 27.
Yeah,
brings up
and he
3rd
was a
down
part of
and
that
4
tackle
for
right
Glynn.
there as well. Playing at, looks like the tackle spot of the D-line. See how he can affect the game from that spot tonight.
It's a place you could see him playing on Saturdays. The Florida Gators. Play action. Moore looking for the end zone. He's got a man, and he leads him by about a yard too much.
Man, he got open too. Had him by around 2 to 3 steps. Ball just out of reach. It was a good ball. Just not catchable enough for that receiver on that play. And it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It'll bring up 4th down from the
Where I'm sure
27.
we're all curious what they're thinking here.
They were looking for Ian Pomachowski on that last one. 4th and 4. And the Red Terrors are going to go for it. 2 receivers wide to the right side. Timeout. Glynn Academy, they have used all their
Glynn Academy
timeouts
with
in the
another
first half.
timeout. That is their 3rd and final timeout.
And there's 15 seconds to
of
go
the
in the
first
first
half.
quarter. Brody,
Thank you
from
to the
here it would
following
be
athletic
about a
corporate
45-yard
sponsors.
field goal. This is no man's land. What are you drawing up here to try and get that first down?
Well, since they run a wing T offense / flex bone, they don't really have much passing sets in the shotgun or anything like that, so he's going to be in the wing T set. If I was Glynn Academy, I'd roll out my QB to the right side and run 2 out routes, 1 to the sticks and 1 deeper than the sticks. And try to connect there. Maybe a curl route to the sticks as well. I do not think they'll go for a shot like they did on that play previous. I'm excited to see what they do here. I'd be surprised if they run the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think that there's maybe some misdirection involved here.
Definitely a good call. We got two receivers to the right. Wouldn't be surprised if the QB rolls out that way.
Two receivers wide to the right. Noonan, the quarterback, fires towards the end zone, incomplete. A flag is down by the line of scrimmage.
We do have a flag down on the far side.
And it's an illegal man downfield against Glynn Academy. That will be declined, and it will be Pirate football with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Downfield, penalty decline. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, I had a post-wheel combination. I guess one of those players didn't check if they were on or off the line. Made them ineligible and caused a flag there. Back and forth defensive battle we got here so far, Noah.
Only a matter of time, though, before this Pirates offense gets going. You know, on that Brunswick sideline, they're feeling energized. They have not played their best quarter of football, but it's still tied. And for Glynn Academy, probably a lot of frustration. As they hand it off, Gibbons gets 5 yards.
Gibbons with the first down carry.
Good tackle right there by Coleman.
And that will take us to the second quarter after this commercial break. Scoreless after one in the city championship and our Whataburger game of the week.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
For their support of athletics and academics in the Glynn County school system.
Second quarter of action now in the city championship and our Whataburger game of the week. It is Brunswick Pirate football on their own 32-yard line. Second down and 5. Brody, your takeaways from that first quarter. Glynn Academy is hanging with Brunswick better than maybe we thought they would.
Yes, they are. They're playing very physical football so far, competing with these monsters of linemen on the Brunswick team and doing a really good job scrapping.
It's a little counter pitch. Only going to get a yard. Really good eye discipline there. They looked like they were running a jet sweep to the left. They turned around. We're seeing Murray try going to the right. Only picked up a yard.
Yeah, I just got to give a shout out on that play to Tyree Chilsom, the cornerback on the left side. He followed the motion to the right, and then when Brunswick cut him back to the right, cut him back to the right side, he ran all the way back around to set that edge, and just a really good play and high effort play by him.
Third down and 4. Moore finds Hezzy Kent. Up to the 41-yard line he goes. First down, Pirates. And we got a late flag. Hezzy Kent does not look happy with the call. I think this one might be going against Brunswick.
Not sure what happened there. It looks like he had a tough time getting up. And maybe the ref saw it as a taunting over the player. They're going to wave it off.
They are waving off the flag. It'll be a new set of downs on their own 41 for Brunswick. This is a team that has been averaging close to 500 yards per game. They've scored at least 35 in all of their contests. Shutout so far. Trying to change that here. Grant Moore fires one to a wide open Wasim Murray. Touchdown, Pirates!
I don't know how he got that open. He's wide open. There's nobody within 30 yards of him. But Brunswick's going to take that every time. And that's how the first score of this football game will go down.
What a play. Had him wide open. I always wonder with the quarterback, you feel pressure, you see a guy that wide open, you maybe worry, oh, I can't miss this. Sometimes those throws could they be more nerve-wracking than when you have a guy in coverage?
I would think so, but, a QB like Moore is going to take that shot every time and just, I think once they put more air on it, they go more of a moon ball just to get it there so he can track it himself. And it looked like that's what he did there, and it worked out very well.
Moore's a guy with plenty of experience. He's been starting since the middle of his sophomore season. And the senior with a big touchdown pass there to open up the scoring. 59 yards, and the PAT is up and good. 11:06 to play in the first half of football, and it's now 7-0 Brunswick. Brody, we talked about it. There's only so long you can hold off this offense, and you can see the body language, just disappointment on that Glynn Academy sideline. They said 3 stops. It's looking like they're going to need more than that.
Yeah, maybe. Just depends how the rest of this quarter really shakes out. Again, their defense has been executing very well every play, and that right there, you just completely bust the coverage. Can't do that against a team like Brunswick because you got to cherish every possession you have, and that defensive possession for the Red Terrors just really cost them. And again, they've had 2 opportunities to maybe even score in this game, just couldn't finish out those drives and get it close to the end zone.
Game, and has a great reunion weekend. Welcome home, BHS class of 2005.
There's a penalty applied to the kickoff. So Brunswick will be kicking from the Glynn Academy 45. Rocky Hidalgo is hot. He is not happy about this. Still in the official's ear. Glynn Academy not thrilled with where they're kicking this football.
Yeah, they're probably just going to boot it in the back of the end zone. Refs are huddling up now. Discussing something over there in that left 20-yard line.
I tell you what, the white hat right now is laying the law.
Yeah, I got deep discussion going on with him and the Glynn Academy coach right there.
Both of them, I don't think I've ever seen an official
be that stern.
Yeah. Normally you see him just
kind of just listen to it and take it.
Yeah. Oh, right there. He was getting in Hidalgo's face. He's letting him know. Now the kick. Honestly, right here, Brody, you think maybe a squib kick? I
think that would work out very well.
Nope, they're going for the touchback.
Yeah, it's just so easy. It touched the wide of the back of that end zone.
The Etheridge kick.
And here trots out the Red Terrors offense. Has some success in this game so far. Just really having a hard time putting together a full drive. Let's see what the coaching staff has in store for this offense.
Yeah, and you feel like this is a critical drive here for Glynn Academy. They've shown flashes of life on the offensive side of the football, but they haven't been able to finish drives, and that's something they put a big emphasis on this week. Finishing your drives. They turned it over on their first one. Their last one, they fell short on 4th down, deep in Brunswick territory. Right here, they got to finish it off. Facing their first deficit of the game, and it's going to be 1st and 15 after this penalty.
Down before the snap.
It'll be a false start on the Glynn Academy offense. With this wing T offense and all the motions before the plays, it could be hard at times to execute everything pre-snap. Right there, it bites them. Make it 1st and 15. Not how they wanted to start this drive.
This crowd has really filled in. You look over on that Brunswick side, and those stands probably 80% full. Maybe 85. Bowling up the middle and getting a first down is Deshaun Howard.
Howard on the first down carry.
Just lowered his shoulders, and he didn't stop until Brunswick forced him to.
Yeah, when you run a wing T offense, you want your starting fullback to run the ball like that right there. Lowered his shoulder, broke about a tackle or two. You can really see the physicalness of Howard on that dive play.
He wanted the contact.
Yes, he
on
did.
That run. 10:38 on the clock. It's the second quarter. Max Noonan, the quarterback, coming off of a great week throwing the football. Looking to throw here, takes a shot, and it's caught! Chisholm inside the 20, and he's going to go all the way! 66 yards!
Wow, both touchdowns on the board are just busted coverage. I think the safety just slipped there. That could have been because of the routes. I don't know. It's hard for me to catch the end of that play. But wow, just an absolute strike right there. And Glynn Academy is very hyped for that play. Gets them right back in this ball game.
Boy, did they need it.
Yeah, they did. And if they make this PAT,
all tied up.
Yes, they will.
They were showing the swinging gate formation. Now they come back to a regular PAT.
Swinging gate.
The kick is up, and it looks good. And we are now even up 7 apiece. 10:16 to go in the second quarter. And we're tied up in the city championship. Back after these messages on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Duval!
ETN is going to take it all the way.
Right here on CBS 47.
CBS 47.
Right here. Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
Glynn Academy to kick it off after the 66-yard touchdown pass. Well, if you're tuned in, you've got your money's worth here if you like your big plays. In the past 2 minutes, we've had a 59-yard touchdown pass and 66 yards. Now the kick. What a boot there. Patrick Coyle with the touchback. And Brunswick now looking to respond. So, Brody, we saw the busted coverage on that last one, but overall, this Glynn Academy defense has done a fine job against the Pirates.
Yes, they have. They've been bottling up most of their plays. Just wondering what they're going to do with these pass plays that Brunswick are going to try to run this drive. I wouldn't be surprised. They do it a lot.
They toss in front to the running back, Gibbons. Shoelace tackle forward to the 27 he goes. It'll be second down and 3. Brunswick has struggled running the ball between the tackles so far, and right there they get a little creative to do it.
Yeah, very creative. I love that play call. And set up a really good second down yardage.
Nothing doing there, maybe a yard on the second down carry.
Yeah, they give it to Gardner and a really good open field tackle by Glynn Academy right there. I think that was Reese.
Brings up third down and 2.
Now we got a 3rd and short coming up.
3rd and 2. Brunswick backed up on their own 28. 2 running backs in the backfield. .9:16 on the clock. They hand it off. And getting the first down is Nigel Gardner.
Nigel Gardner, the ball carrier.
Nice run right there. I think it was just a
first down yardage.
Pin and pull play.
Quick snap, flag is down. Improvising a little bit now is Moore. He gives himself up back at the 28. 2 flags on the ground.
Not sure what the flags were, but complete miscommunication in the backfield. The halfbacks ran into each other. It looked like both of them thought they were getting the ball there or crossing the QB's face. Let's see what the call is from the white hat.
Running into the running back. Offsetting penalties. And then a holding, which is declined. And it'll be 2nd down and 14.
Illegal motion on Brunswick and also a hold on Brunswick. Both penalties declined. Glynn will take the lost yardage. It'll be 2nd down and 14 from the 28.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Moore. Lets it go up the right side. It is Holden! Josiah Gibbons with a big-time play on the Brunswick sideline.
Brunswick, if you're a Brunswick fan, you just know they like taking shots, and right there they just take one up the right sideline. Really good play right there for the QB receiver.
40 yards on that one. They hand it off. Gardner is brought down back at the 35. 2 flags on the play. And another flag afterwards. It looks like Levante Lockett was a little slow to get up. We'll see. Oh, yeah, there was some shoving afterwards between Lockett, and this one's going to go against Nigel Gardner, who shoved Lockett when he was down on the ground.
Yeah, getting a little chippy down there. It's completely normal in rivalry games.
And especially when you've got 10,000 fans in attendance.
Yeah, the adrenaline on the field, I bet, is just unreal for these players. Very excited to play in this ball game. And things are going to get chippy. It happens.
Yeah, and I mean, they talk about it in this game. It's there's no real preparing going into it, but you've got to be mature, you got to be disciplined, because emotions are going to be high, adrenaline's going to be high, and you can't make those mistakes that help out the other team.
And both coaching staffs definitely preach that to both their locker rooms. Make sure that their heads are in the right space.
I think we had another illegal shift call on that last play.
Wow, they
but
got
Glynn
back
Academy will take the personal fouls.
Now. It'll be 1st down for Brunswick.
Call it second down and about 30-something. Moore trying to get some of it back, just shovels it forward to Gibbons, and Gibbons might get it all. Yes, he does. There's the 1st down inside the 20 to the 10. Josiah Gibbons all the way to the house.
Pass complete to Gibbons for 6. Touchdown, Brunswick.
The QB just doesn't see much downfield and flips it to Gibbons, and you would think that play would only get 5 to 10 yards at most, but Gibbons, a very dynamic athlete, makes a bunch of terrorist defenders miss, and he gets in the end zone. Wow, what a play by this Brunswick offense.
There's a flag at the 25. The touchdown will stand.
We have coaches on the field as well.
Afterwards, a personal foul against Brunswick.
Very unique, though, so far for both offenses. They'd show you a few glimpses and then usually get stalled out, and the only way they have scored so far is through big plays.
And it looks like they'll apply the penalty to the kickoff. Etheridge now for the point after. Barely gets that kick away, but it is good, and it is 14-7. Brunswick with 8:19 to go in the first half. Oh, wait, did they say no good? It was no good. How about that? Well, 66, 59, 52. We've seen our fair share of fireworks and some real fireworks tonight, Brody.
Yes, we have, and, a very exciting game to watch. A lot of hype going into this game. Everybody's saying that city championship, it gets loud in there, and there's a lot of energy, and both teams play very good football, and all of that is true so far.
So after the missed PAT, it is 13-7. 8:19 on the clock. Yeah, a lot of coaches talk about limiting the big explosive plays. That's not been the case tonight.
Yeah, neither team has definitely failed to do so.
It's wild, though. We were shut out through the first quarter, and then second quarter gets going, and just chaos. We're not 4 minutes into the second quarter, and there's already been 20 points scored.
You gotta love it if you love offense, right?
I'm loving it. Brunswick back on their own 25 to kick it away. Could give Glynn Academy some good field position. Taking it in is Chisholm. Comes across the 30-yard line, spins around, dives forward to the 35. And that's where the Red Terrors will take over possession.
Really good job by the Brunswick special teams unit right there. Only getting to the 35-yard line. That's pretty impressive out of them.
It's a good kick, too. Honestly, I think he should have let it go. It might have bounced out of bounds.
Yeah, but if you're a returner and you get all that space to return the ball, I think you're going to take it about every time.
Actually, it could have bounced into the end zone. It just depends on the kick. Yeah, good decision to take it back. Forget what the broadcaster says from probably 2 stories above. Run up the middle. This is Creighton, still barreling forward for the first down. Man, Glynn Academy may not have the size, but they are a physical unit, and they're winning that physicality battle tonight.
Oh, yeah, they are. And being able to run between the tackles is so key for them, and they're doing it so well. But if you know what a wing T offense is and what they do and what they're trying to do, you would have thought that all their other type of plays that are outside the tackles would have worked more to this point, but Brunswick's just been on their P's and Q's tonight.
Play clock down to 10 seconds. Now to 5 as Noonan takes the snap. Hands off to Creighton. Creighton down inside the Brunswick 45 to the 44. He's going to be a half yard shy of the first down.
Just really good blocking and running right there by Glynn Academy.
And they hurry up. Fast to the line of scrimmage, changing their pace. The ball's on the ground, and I think Noonan fell on it. Yes, he did, and no loss on the play. He was under center, maybe lost, 6 inches.
Yeah, the Red Terrors can wipe the sweat off their forehead on that one. Definitely not something they wanted to see there, but good job by Noonan to hop right back on the ball and make sure they don't lose it.
Timeout, Brunswick. The Pirates spending their first of the half.
Thank you to the following athletic
13-7 is our score, 6:48 to play in the second quarter. Brody, good chance here for us to catch our breath because this game has really picked up here in the past 7 minutes.
Yes, it has. And again, very exciting football to watch. Glynn Academy doing some really good things on this drive so far. I think it's just pretty much 3 dives to the fullback, and they have a net gain of like 19 yards. Doing really good.
You wonder how long it's going to work, though, because you got to feel, especially at halftime, Brunswick's got to find a way to adjust to that.
Yeah, you would think so. But Brunswick plays this offense every year. It's the same offense, and it just has a few changes each and every year. But this is the most basic play out of a wing T offense. It's almost like if they can't stop it now, they can only get worse for them as the game goes on, to be honest.
Third and inches. Noonan gives. Deshaun Howard gets the first down. Honestly, they lined up. That first down felt like a given.
Yeah, it did, especially, again, with how they're running the football between the tackles so far. Right there, I think they go into B or C gap with Howard. Solid tackle by Aiden Volland. But really good job by the Red Terrors.
Just imposing their will up front.
Yes, they are. And now Brunswick is going in more of a bare front.
First and 10. Oh, man. Hezzy Kent said, no, sir, you're not going up the middle this time. Caden Robinson, he is stuffed.
Yeah, if you're Brunswick and you're looking for an answer on to stop these runs up the middle, just put Hezzy Kent right in the middle, and that should solve all your problems, and it did there.
Second down and 11 coming up. Glynn Academy on the Brunswick 39. They will get the ball to start the second half. Clock ticks down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a pitch to the right. Creighton trying to cut it back. And there's going to be nothing on that run.
Yeah, the biggest thing you want to see from your defense on a pitch play is a lot of pursuit. 11 hats to the ball, and Brunswick did it right there. Good effort out of them on that play. And a solid tackle. A big third and long coming up for this Red Terrors offense. I would just assume that they're going to have to throw the ball here.
Play action, under pressure, Noonan, it has got Chisholm! Off his back foot, thrown across his body. You hold your breath as a Red Terror fan when you see that play, but it worked.
And it was a really good ball for the circumstances as well. A little high, but Chisholm gets up there and grabs that one.
Wasn't afraid of the contact either.
No, he wasn't. Very good job out of him on that play, and the Red Terrors putting together the best drive so far.
Now down to the Pirate 26. Tyree Chisholm having himself a nice game. Had the 66-yard touchdown earlier. And a big catch right there. No wide receivers in this formation. They're just going right up the middle. And they're going to get 2 yards with Cooper Reese. 3:57 to play in the second quarter.
The Red Terrors on about every first down just gives it to that fullback anywhere between those B gaps. Worked out there, and they just tried that fake motion to draw them off sides. Didn't work.
Noonan hands it off. It's the fullback Deshaun Howard down to the 20. It'll be third and manageable. 4 yards to go. There's a player down injured. And that looks like Brylan McClendon. The defensive end down for Brunswick. As McClendon gets checked on, fans, you can catch the Friday Night Blitz live on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. live on social media channels and even here on YouTube. If you want to watch only the game of the week, you can do so on the Action News Jax Now stream on actionnewsjax.com and on Action Sports Jax on YouTube. The Zone Blitz will be showing live action from this game along with Columbia at St. Augustine, Fernandina Beach at West Nassau, Christchurch at Episcopal, and Merritt Island at Ed White. Some good games going on here. You can catch highlights from even more games tonight on the Friday Night Blitz. Live at 10:30 and 11:15 on CBS 47 and Fox 30.
Good to see McClendon get up and off the field on his own will. He seems all right now. Hoping just a cramp for the kid, and he gets to get back in this game later on.
3rd and 4. Nobody out wide for Glynn Academy. Seems like they're playing some 4-down football right here.
Yeah, I think there's a go to give up the middle again.
He called it. It's Deshaun Howard. Powers forward for the first down. Man, they know it's coming. They still can't stop it.
Yeah, Howard having a really good game so far running the football. And this Glynn Academy O-line, all you can do right now is tip your hat off to them. They're playing some really physical, hard-nosed football. Just very impressed with this Glynn Academy offense all night, and especially this drive.
Glynn Academy possessing the football. This might be the longest drive of the game. They've now melted the clock down to 2:38. And Brunswick trying to get that football back will call timeout with 2:36 on the clock. This has been at least a 4-minute drive here for Glynn Academy. And they're moving that football methodically, and that's something they wanted to do coming into this game, Brody. They're executing it to perfection on this drive.
Yeah, just holding on that ball, chew clock, and find a way in the end zone at the end of every drive. It's definitely instilled in these players from the coaching staff that that's the most important thing out of us is to chew that clock and finish the drive. And they're doing a really good job doing it on this series right here.
They still got to finish the job, though. They're down just outside the red zone. Or no, they're inside the red zone on the Brunswick 16. I don't know why that registered as the 21 for me. It'll be 1st down and 10. B.J. Perkins, the receiver, to the right, bunched in. They hand it off to Howard. And he'll bowl his way down to the 11. Brunswick has 1 timeout left in their pocket. 2nd and 5 now for the Red Terrors.
If that fullback dive keeps working, they're going to run it all the way into the end zone.
I don't know why part of me thinks they're going to the end zone right here on a pass. My gut's been correct so far tonight. No, they go to that fullback dive. Creighton down to the 4-yard line, picks up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal on the Brunswick 4.
Really solid hit at the end of that run by Addison. Came in, laid the wood there on Creighton. Here comes up this 1st down play, and they're just going to give it right to Howard up the middle, and they're going to try to punch it in.
Can Brunswick finally stop this fullback dive? They hand to Howard, and he's going to cut this distance in half, a 2-yard gain from the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the first half. Brunswick in the shadow of their own end zone, trying to keep Glynn Academy out of it as the Red Terrors will get the ball back to start the second half. And if they could do so with the tie ball game or the lead, that would be massive going into the second half of this game. They hand it off. This is Reese to the goal line, to the end zone. It's a touchdown, Glynn Academy.
There goes that siren, signaling that the Red Terrors got in the end zone. Really good job on that drive right there, and that's the definition. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they stuck with that dive the whole time, just about.
Now for the lead. Coyle's kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 55 seconds to go in the first half, and it is 14-13 Glynn Academy. Brody, I'm not sure many saw this one coming. We came here and, you know, Brunswick's on a roll. Glynn Academy's been solid, but the defense has been giving up 21 points per game against the defense in Brunswick. That is allowing just 6 points per game since week 1. And on the season, they've allowed 13 per game. This is a Glynn Academy offense that's been good. They're averaging 31, but that's not anything that jumps off the page. They've come in here and they've kind of imposed their will on the ground. They've been the more physical team. And this is not just a big rivalry game. This is a big region game. The winner of this game gets put in the driver's seat for the region championship and the playoffs. Coyle, man, does he have a leg on him. Over the end zone for a touchback. And now if you're the Red Terrors, Brody, no big plays on this drive. Got to shut them down and keep that lead going into half.
Yeah, they're definitely, I would expect these DBs to play a little bit more farther back and be more conservative on this drive. Right now, the Red Terrors just need to make sure that they're keeping them in bounds and making sure they're not busting out any big chunk plays. But again, a tall order to ask against this Brunswick offense that has so much speed.
We saw it on that last drive. They give to Nigel Gardner. He gets up to the 25-yard line. 5-yard gain. That clock stays running. One time out in the pocket for Brunswick. Clock now down to 35 seconds. They motion out Gibbons. Snap the ball at 32 seconds. Gibbons, one-on-one. Can he make a miss? He goes out of bounds. Brunswick now on their own 37-yard line.
Smart play by Gibbons and a great play call from Brunswick coaching staff to just get your athletic the ball in open space and get out of bounds. Really good play right there. But there's only about 25 seconds left. They need to make a chunk play right here.
Look out for Wasim Murray, number 3 on the left side. He's their big play guy. Low snap, under pressure, Moore, a jump throw. It's low. Did he make the catch? No, he did not.
I thought he did.
It was Dontre Butler-Carswell. It looks like it bounced to me.
It's definitely tough. It was a bang-bang play right there.
Going to slow it down to quarter speed.
But Grant Moore not afraid to throw the ball off platform.
Yeah, that one bounced.
Throws an accurate, kind of accurate ball there, just a little underthrown.
2nd and 10. 19 seconds to play in the second quarter. Moore feeling pressure, escapes the pocket, taking it himself across the 45 to the 50, slides, and he's down on the Glynn Academy 49, make it the 48. Clock stops momentarily with 10 seconds to go. Brunswick might actually be out of timeouts. They're not spending any here. 4 seconds. Moore is going to look for the end zone. Has time. Let's go of a prayer. It's caught inside the 15. Hezzy Kent down to the 11 as time expires in the first half, and Glynn Academy has the lead going into the break, and they will get the ball back when we return for our Whataburger game of the week. But for this halftime break, let's send you over to the Friday Night Zone Blitz.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning. 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Hauling it in, and now they got a first and goal inside the 10. So we could take that, well, wait a second. I was going to see where that bomb went in the bottom left, and it went for a big gain. That was Episcopal picking up about 50, but here we go. We got Columbia Tigers inside the 10.
Sometimes we have too much action going on.
I know. Xavier Collins hands it off.
Oh, he's getting it.
And
good call,
breaking
Weber.
Tackles. Are we in? Can I see a signal for Jerome Horn?
Give us a highlight.
They're going to make us do it from the 1.
Now we get the rugby scrum. How boring.
The plunge. Do they go right back to Horn?
Say no, it's getting off the field. He ain't going to get off the field.
But they go right back to Horn. Horn takes it in. And the far less attractive 1-yard touchdown that'll be on the highlight later tonight because that's the one that counts.
Hey, we could show the other play. Big score, by the way, right there, right? 28, maybe 14.
I don't think we're going to.
Yeah, just always show the touchdown.
Going at it a little bit.
The guy scores the touchdown, gets all the love.
Yeah.
28-14.
He also did the run before it, though. So,
that's fair
it's
enough.
fine.
He deserves it. Want to take the Episcopal game live?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's take that one full.
As you see Merritt Island on the move.
Uh-oh, Merritt Island.
But that's all right. He goes out of bounds.
And now we got Episcopal there with the football, and they are in, obviously, the red zone just outside the 10-yard line.
All right, so we have
up 20-17, I think.
Justice Turpin is your quarterback in the shotgun. Hands it off. Up the middle. This is Levi Ritter. See the pile still moving? They're at Jangro Stadium.
Yeah, fun place to watch a game, good atmosphere.
Former home of the Jacksonville Armada. I could say that about 30 stadiums in this fine city. We played at quite a few different fields over the years.
Hey, Sully, who was the first one to have turf? You know? Was it Episcopal? Was it Bowles?
Bartram.
No, it was
artificial turf.
Yeah, Bartram was the first one. Remember when they played the Super Bowl? Didn't they turf the field when they did it? When they played the Super Bowl?
No, they put nice grass in there, I think is what they did.
Yeah, they just re-turfed the field, but it was grass.
I think it might have been bowls then.
Okay. Yeah, because Bartram Trail actually has a really cool, what would you call it, agronomy program, if you will. I don't think that's what they call it, but it's kind of like that.
I don't know if this is a sign of me getting old, but I absolutely love agronomy accounts on social media now. Just all the grass stuff, like cutting of the grass and all the stuff.
Hey, listen, I told my kid, he doesn't know what he wants to do. I'm like, why don't you just go do that? That sounds like fun.
It sounds awesome. I'm jealous
Go
of
make golf courses,
our buddy
man.
Corey Levine over at UNF. I'm jealous of him just riding that mower.
Yeah.
Just, enjoy,
Shout out to Corey Levine, but he's like, hey, dude, you don't want my schedule.
Yeah, well,
no.
I saw on social media he was playing Sawgrass today, so you know what?
Oh, wait a minute.
He was doing all right today.
Maybe I do want his schedule.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you don't want my schedule.
Here's another handoff
for free.
Episcopal goes right back to Levi Ritter. I'm not sure if I don't think he got any. He got all the way down to the 1. It looked like a nice cutback. Looked like he was headed for 6.
All right.
Did we miss we might have had a Fernandina Beach scorer.
Well, we might have a couple. Actually, I think we have like 3 scores to get to there. Yeah. I keep promising we're going to get to it, and I haven't got. But we've had a lot of action. Yeah. Can we take the Episcopal game full, Brian?
Yeah, bottom left.
Bottom left. Here we go. I don't know what down it is, but they're obviously on the doorstep.
It's either 3rd or 4th, so we're taking a timeout.
Of course.
Oh, defense. Defense takes the timeout here. It is a 3rd down and goal from the 1 upcoming there.
Who's over there for us today?
That would be
is that Ping?
Kush.
Kush.
Kush
is listening. Kush is listening. Good to have Kush here.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Cushy.
Let's get some Photog shout-outs, right? We got Kush there, bottom left.
Yeah, we should do that more often.
DR on the bottom right in West Nassau. Liv is top right at the Og Dog. And our boy Ping, top left, covering Ed White. Of course, our guy Dan Hawk with the game of the week, where Marcel will join the gang here shortly.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe we should get like caricatures of our Photogs made for their game.
I think so.
You don't like that?
I like it.
We don't have to keep it up the whole time.
It's not a bad idea.
I kind of like that.
Okay. All right.
They would too. Like they wouldn't say they like it, but they
like
actually
that.
would like it.
I mean, we do love any time we have caricatures made of us.
Yeah.
As long as you get Liv's dog in there, so you got to get Liv's dog.
That's right. I think I just saw Aspen running across the field.
Yeah, we'll just put Aspen up.
There's a dog
She's
on the
TV
field.
Enough. No, not. All right, so here we go. We're coming out of that timeout.
3rd and goal.
And I think this is 2017, as long as I kick the extra point. So Episcopal leads by 3.
1-score game. We'll be safe about it. Another handoff to Horn and tackle. How about that? That's Carlos Ned, number 3 for the Eagles, against the Eagles.
Oh, pretty wild here too, Sully, because Christ Church doesn't have a home right now. They're building like brand new facilities. They've been playing at Fort Family. They're playing on the road. So they're pretty much without a home. The last couple of seasons, they sold that property where they used to play, which is a cool property, and they're building all sorts of new facilities. What was that? Right, Greenland Road, I think it is where it is.
You're right. Yeah.
Christ Church Academy. So pretty good for them. But
look like a player cramping up, so we'll come back out to the big shot here, the five box.
You want to count how many band members Brunswick has today?
That's a good amount. These are the big schools up there in Georgia.
Band roll call?
Not as many as Camden County. Oh, nice little run there for St. Augustine. Top right.
All right. He's got 4th down, by the way, that Episcopal game.
4th and goal.
Yeah.
Up by less than a touchdown. We think it's 3 or 4. We don't know if they made the extra point.
I'm guessing they made the extra point because they made the first one. So I'm going to say they made the second one.
Okay.
Look, see, 20 to
there
17.
You go. All right.
Let's push again.
Right. 3rd quarter, so 1:10 to go. Coach, I think you got to go for it here, right?
Well, yes.
Inside the 2.
Episcopal's going for it. Yeah, they're going for it.
What do you call it?
They're going to run a little boot.
What do you call it?
Run a little boot. Yeah, they're going to run a little boot play action off the handoff.
All right.
Five's not doing good, limping around out there.
Yeah, he was cramping up. All right, let's take this that Episcopal game for like the 14th time. See if we can get the highlight.
So I feel like they've handed it to number 34 there, Levi Ritter, the last 4 or 5 times.
There's going to be a highlight either way.
Yeah.
Unless there's a penalty. 4th and goal.
Different quarterback, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Kind of wildcat.
Wildcat.
Oh, yeah, they blocked it well.
Yeah.
Oh, good effort by 55. He just got there late.
That is Braden Wessinger on the Wild Eagle taking it in for the touchdown.
Wild Eagle, very good.
The Wild
You're in their
Eagle.
playbook, huh?
Yeah, why not? I don't know.
Nice. I like the effort by 55. They blocked the heck out of that one, though, because they had a path to the end zone. Meanwhile, Merritt Island, after Ed White scored, Merritt Island trying to come back and score. The Mustangs. And that was a good defensive stop by Ed White. We got a lot of red zone action here on the Friday Night Zone Blitz tonight.
Good, yeah.
Hence the name. You don't have to be in the red zone for us to show you.
This is true. Just in the zone. Any zone.
Yeah, on the field of play.
So fakes the handoff. Kevin Verpail. Ball's on the turf. Who's going to get it? Looks like the Commanders. Believe that's Donovan Davis, Jr., number 20 for Ed White High School, coming away with it. Donovan Davis with the fumble recovery.
I'll tell you what, is the ball slippery tonight? We've seen a bunch of this kind of stuff already. That's weird.
I think there was some rain in different spots. I don't know where.
Man, that was kind of a goofy one there. 27-17, a Principal Scores takes a 10-point lead once again late in the third quarter. Now, that was a huge play for Ed White because they hold the lead, now double-digit lead over Merritt Island, but they were going to make it a three-score game again. Three-point game. Can't do so with the turnover. And top right, we've got St. Augustine. It looks like they're driving against Columbia, trying to answer. 28-14 is the score. And quite frankly, I think I've lost count of Fernandina Beach, West Nassau, because we had 3 scores while we were showing all these other games. So we'll get you an update on the actual score of that football game, and we'll show you a couple highlights from it in just a moment or two. Let's see what else we got. This might be a tie after West Nassau's play. Hey, Brian, what do you think? You want to show a little Fernandina Beach play that we've had buried for a while? All right, let's go West Nassau. You grab the Fernandina Beach one, Stuart. I got West Nassau here. And so this is a short time ago. And, oh, boy, that's explosive. Good run. Good hard run right there. Fast run. Smo Green. He's a junior running back. S-M-O. Smo. I've been doing this 25 years.
Yeah?
Never seen the name Smo.
How much are they going to use him the rest of the night? I think they should use him some Smo? Smo, is that the name?
Smo.
Is that where it's coming from? I'm just use him Smo.
Yeah, look at the crowd there. Nice crowd.
Yeah.
Ignore him, Coach.
Here come the Pirates. Back the other way. Nice pass. Hauling it in is Dante Sims. I believe it was Ian Miller, your quarterback, to Sims. And that was getting them on the board. So that was the first score of the game for Fernandina Beach, trailing 19-0 at the time.
Remember, there was a critical fumble down there. This would be a closer game. West Nassau denied Fernandina Beach an opportunity, but now we've got some scoring going on there in the second half. Back and forth we go. And there you see in St. Augustine, 35-14 now, as St. Aug puts another one on the board. We'll show you how they did that in just a matter of time. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Are you at all surprised by that? St. Aug in control, 35-14. Hard to tell how good Columbia is, but Coach, they come into this one undefeated.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little bit better game, but again, Columbia's schedule and what they've done, they had a dogfight with Trinity 27-20 last week, and I thought then St. Augustine should probably be able to handle them pretty good. I think Coach Allen's got one more year. He's got a lot of young kids playing out there in Lake City, so I think there'll be a year away. I think next year will be really, really good.
Yeah, and by the way, congratulations to Coach Allen as he got his 100th win recently, just a couple of weeks ago. Big flag up there in the top left on a passing play, and now St. Aug kicks off on the top right to Columbia as they'll try to answer again. A lot of time left on the clock, so we'll see what happens up there. Bottom left, we've got Episcopal up by 10 over Christ Church Academy. Bottom right, West Nassau. Looks like they're going back in for another score to answer Fernandina's. It's 19-7 in that football game. And our game of the week is at halftime right now. We got a good one, too. It's 14-13. Glynn Academy took the lead late in the first half. They lead Brunswick by 1 point. You can see that entire game right now, or in a couple of minutes, the rest of it, on ActionNewsJax.com. Action News Jax now stream, also on YouTube on our Action Sports Jax channel. So if you're watching that game right now, you're seeing us because this is the Friday Night Zone Blitz, and we're peeking into all these games during halftime, and then we'll kick it back over to Noah and Brody for the second half of that one on those channels. But we'll keep it right here and show you 5 different games live, and then highlights, reaction, analysis as a pass and catch. And look at that spin move, too. Who's number 7 for Columbia? Who's number 7 for Columbia? It's doing
That
whoever.
is once again Kyron Caldwell, their star wide receiver.
Hey, we got some receivers in this area. Holy cow.
I feel like every time Kyron Caldwell catches the ball, he makes an amazing play.
You see that spin move right there? Sully, you're probably just catching it, but that was a heck of a play by number 7. Good individual effort. Caldwell gets it done for the Tigers. And just like that, 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time. It's a 2-score game. St. Augustine leads, pending the extra point right now by 15 points.
Yeah, uncommitted junior wide receiver has Big Ten offers. He's got Wisconsin, so plenty of big-name schools going to be coming after him.
All right, after this extra point goes in, let's take a look at some of the highlights we'll catch you up on from St. Augustine and Columbia, as it's now 35-21 in favor of St. Aug. Here's how Columbia scored to make it 28-14. Run up the gut. That was a nice drive. They had a big 4th down conversion there, too.
Yeah, and that was a touchdown run there by, I believe, number 25, Jerome Horn.
Yeah.
As you see him take it in there after he
big dude
ran the rock a few times. I got distracted. 24 was right there, came out of the pile excited. Thought it was him for a second, but here come the other way. It's Darrell Preston for the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets into the end zone.
Hey, keep this here, Brian. I want to see this one again, because this is the response for St. Augustine. They go right back down the field. Sully, take a look at this play by Preston. What he does at the point of attack, boom, sidestep, and then cut it back in. Oh, that's good-looking stuff. That is good-looking stuff right there. That's what St. Augustine has on offense. That's what you have to contend with if you're a defense. And Sully, their offense, I know Brian Braddock is really well respected for what he does, how he calls play, or how he teaches everything. He's one of the best coaches in the area. But that offense is really, really good, isn't it?
Yeah, they spread it around, and again, it's all, to me, the quarterback makes everything happen right there. James really does a good job spreading the ball around, and then they need it. They got Wingo, and I think they've really done a good job really getting back on the run game a little bit and being able to slow the game down a little bit. But, yeah, they're really, really been rolling points-wise offensively, St. Augustine.
Well, while you're talking about that, we got to touch down the Ed White game, and so here goes Ed White, number 9, by the way, if you need it, Weber. We got another score.
King Boylston.
Oh, that was Boylston. What's up,
good.
King? It's the Boylston family. Kyle down at FAU. Hope he's doing well. I haven't checked in with him in a bit. But heck of a run right there by King. Got the nice pink shoes on tonight. Can't miss him. He's getting bigger. I knew that guy since he was like tiny. He wasn't ever really tiny. He's always been a big kid, even as a youngster. But looks good. And he's the quarterback for Ed White. And Ed White's looking, hey, you're impressed now, Coach, right?
Yes. Yeah, they keep doing it, moving the ball, doing a really good job, and played good defense. Got a turnover in the red zone, and then drove down the field and scored. That's got to be about an 11-point game now.
Oh, that extra point. I tell you what, let's say they put like is it the Titanic music we sometimes put highlights to?
Yes.
They could put that to that extra point right there. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models, or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade. If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
Good evening, Terror Nation. Welcome to Friday Night Lights Between the Bricks here at Glynn County Stadium. I am Gary Wise, the general manager of Nate's Astro Termite Pest Control here in Brunswick. To be successful on the football field, you have to have great coaches, coachable players, and a winning game plan. Here at Yates Astro, we use the same principles to be successful.
Welcome back to Glynn County Stadium, where we are getting set for the second half of action between the Glynn Academy Red Terrors and the Brunswick Pirates. A lot of fireworks there in that second quarter, Brody. It was really the tale of two quarters. The first quarter, shutout, then chaos in the second, as we covered. And Glynn Academy, to many people's surprise, with the advantage and getting the ball back to start the second half.
Yeah, Glynn Academy playing some really tough football defensively. I think they're playing very well. Just about 2 to 3 plays that they let up, big-time plays. Other than that, it's really been all Glynn Academy on their defensive side of the ball. I think Brunswick does have the better offense tonight. Just Glynn is just performing in a tight phone booth with these drives, figuring out something. There was one touchdown that they had was a big play touchdown, and then the other one was about a 5-minute drive, 10 to 12 plays on that one. They're playing some really good football, doing a little bit of everything, and just got to, again, tip your hat off to Glynn Academy with their coaching staff and their game plan coming into this game. That fullback dive is working tonight. They're running the ball very well between the tackles, and they're going to keep doing it until Brunswick has something to say about it. Brunswick, on the other hand, defensively, they're playing solid. Again, just can't stop that run between the tackles, and if they want to win this game, that's something that they have to really hone in on and stop this second half. Offensively, they just need to clean up a few things, clean up a few flags, and clean up a few more execution type of plays. If they could get that run game going too, that would help a lot, especially between the tackles. They can't run the ball that well between the tackles. When the ball goes outside, it works out a little bit more for them. So I'd expect to see some more runs outside the box for Brunswick. And here come more fireworks. Gotta love it.
The lights are out, the fireworks are going as we hit the second half of action. Glynn Academy will get the ball to start the second half. Brody, how important is this first possession for the Red Terrors?
Very important, and I know they're going to want to chew some clock and get on the board with this drive. That's their goal, and that's what they're going to try to do. What's important for them is to keep running the ball well and keep blocking well. They got to keep winning the line of scrimmage, which they have been doing on the offense side of the ball. They got to keep playing gritty, make sure everybody is executing at a high level. They can't afford any more flags or any more lost possessions tonight. And they also had around 2 to 3 fumble scares, and one of them Brunswick actually got. Need to make sure they take care of that ball, keep 2 hands on the ball when they run. And this Glynn Academy offense needs a good drive to get rolling to start this second half.
How about defensively? Because I feel like you got to limit those big plays from Brunswick that they've been hitting here recently.
Yeah, Glynn Academy, again, really executing very well on defense. Just needs to bottle up some of these big plays. DBs need to stay over top of routes and make sure they don't get behind them. A 20-yard chunk play can happen sometimes, but those big ones over 35 yards really can't happen for this Glynn Academy defense. And they need to keep shutting down that run and hone in on that passing game and see if they can stop it.
10,000 fans in the house, an electric atmosphere, an electric game. Bragging rights, playoff positioning on the line, and it all comes down to these final 24 minutes. Glynn Academy receives to start the second half, and bringing it back and getting bottled up is Tyree Chisholm. Great special teams execution there from Brunswick. Pins Glynn Academy back on their own 16.
Yeah, Glynn Academy in this game so far struggling with returns, not doing a good job for that special teams unit right there. But in Glynn Academy's favor, if they want to chew the clock and run the ball the whole drive, they got a lot of yards to do so.
So out come the Red Terrors, who have been phenomenal, especially on the ground, Brody. What does Brunswick have to do to slow down that run game in the second half?
Need to stop the runs inside the tackles.
As it looks like they were trying to get the quarterback keeper outside the tackles.
Which is a
and
really good play.
Brunswick spent a timeout before the first play of the half.
They had nobody was set. There was some linebackers with their backs turned to the play. They had 3 down D linemen. Box was not stacked and tight. They just really weren't lined up, and Brunswick is definitely not happy that they had to burn one there. Both coaches not afraid to burn timeouts if they feel like their team isn't ready. And that trend keeps continuing in the second half.
Yeah, and the one thing you do wonder, will those come back to hurt them down the stretch? In a tight ball game like this, you want your timeouts in the fourth quarter.
Yes, you do. And you want them just in case you need them to just have a shot to stay alive in the game. Brunswick had a forfeit one there.
They hand it off, and Creighton gets past the 25 to the 26, a yard shy of the first down.
Physical blocking upfield by Glynn Academy right there. The backside chopping the D-line. If you're a Brunswick fan, you need to see a lot less of that tonight.
Gain is to the 26.
Just got to give credit to this Glynn Academy O-line and what they've accomplished in this game so far.
Running to the right, some space for Creighton, up to the 45-yard line and a first down.
That run goes around the B gap there. Good job by Creighton to find that hole and turn that into a big gain there. Glynn Academy still flowing with those fullback runs. Brunswick's D-line needs to get off the ball if they want to stop those type of plays.
Late onto the field is Horatio Benamy. Howard forward to the 49.
Deshaun Howard on the first down carry.
You know, a wing T offense, when run right, is a thing of beauty. And Glynn Academy is running it to near perfection tonight.
Yes, they are, and they don't even have to dive too deep into their playbook so far in this game. They can just keep running those fullback runs between the tackles. Sometimes they'll bounce it to the tackle, the tight end in that gap, which would be the C gap. Just really working out very well for them, and Brunswick not having much answers for it.
2nd and 5. They hand off again, and again Howard with a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up third down and 1.
Again by Deshaun Howard.
They just keep imposing their will between the tackles, Brody.
Yep, and exactly where they want to be on third down, third and short. They could just run it right up the middle to get this first down, or maybe even do a misdirection, fake to give up the middle and go somewhere else, maybe maybe in the air or maybe reverse. They have a lot of options here on this third and short because you know if they don't get it and they don't lose any yards, they're going to go for it.
All they need is one on the Brunswick 46. Quarterback keeper, and this one's going to be coming back for a false start.
And that's a crucial error for this Glynn Academy offense. Again, they're performing in tight margins. That's just what you have to do with the wing T offense.
It'll be a 5-yard mark.
And right there, it's going to cost them, make them have to dig a little bit deeper into the playbook to figure out how they're going to get this first down on third and medium.
It'll now be 3rd and 6. Brody, do you think if they get this close enough, they're going for it?
Yes, I do. I think around midfield and the short yardage situations is a green light for them to go for it. There's that fake motion. They've been doing it all night to try to draw Brunswick offside. They've been staying disciplined.
They hand it off. It'll be a gain of 2, maybe 3. DJ Creighton lost his helmet.
That right there is a play to see if they can get closer so they can have a more manageable a manageable set of yards for them to convert on this 4th down, and their offense is staying on the field.
4th and 3, and this is a big-time spot right here. Brunswick's offense has hit their stride here recently. Don't want to give them field position like this. 4th and 3. Here's the pass. There's a man open. Robinson makes the catch. Down inside the 15.
Robinson just the wing on the right side. He goes upfield to act like he's blocking for that dive they've been running all night. Instead, he cuts his foot up the ground and runs just a seam route down the inside the numbers. Worked out very well. He's wide open. QB just puts it in, catching radius for him. Great play right there from the Red Terrors, and a great play call from this coaching staff.
What a ball, too, from Max Noonan. He got off to a bit of a slow start throwing the football his first couple passes. He's been locked in since that point. 1st and 10. They hand off. This is Reese. Rolls forward to the 11. He was originally stopped around the 13. But he rolled over his tackler to the 11.
Yeah, good run by him there. Physical run. All 3 of these fullbacks that have been rotating tonight, Creighton, Reese, and Howard, all running the ball very well for this Glynn Academy offense.
And credit to that offensive line, too. It's the reason it's going.
Oh, yeah.
They could have Travis Etienne back there. It wouldn't matter if you couldn't block.
Yes, completely agree.
Quarterback keeper up the middle around the 7-yard line falls Noonan.
Good play call for him. This D-line expecting that ball to go to the fullback. Instead of QB just takes a snap and runs forward himself. And that play's not happening without Josh Baker, the center, for this Red Terrors offense. And man, has he been having a really crucial and important game tonight and playing a very important role for this offense, opening up those A-gaps and just making a lot of good blocks.
Talk about possessing the football. Nearly 6 minutes of possession now to open up the second half. Noonan under center. Hands to Reese. Reese inside the 5. Down to the 2 where he is hit. Still working forward, and he's going to fall around the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal now for Glynn Academy.
Tough running right there. Good run by Reese. Now they're getting Howard in the game. They're 100% going to run that dive again. Maybe not 100%, but I'm pretty confident.
98%. Officially halfway through the third quarter, and it's been all Glynn Academy with the football. Down on the one. They got him to jump. Noonan got into the end zone. It's not going to matter because encroachment before the snap. 5:51 to go in the third quarter, and this is exactly what Glynn Academy wanted to do coming out of the break. Keep that Brunswick offense that's been creating so many big plays off the field and get a chance now. First, you got to get into the end zone. Secondly, with a 2-point conversion, it's a 2-possession game.
Yes, it is, and exciting to see what they do here. It's either QB sneak up the middle.
And that's what they go with. Noonan is in! Touchdown Terrors! And now it's decision time, Brody. What are you going with? Are you going for 2? As hold on. A player is down for Glynn Academy.
That might be Howard.
I think it is Deshaun Howard, who has been absolutely electric in this game for Glynn Academy.
Yeah, definitely one of the highlighted players of the night. Just really stood out to me with his physical running and just athletic ability. And that would be a major loss for the Red Terrors offense. A little bit confused on how it happened too, because it was just a QB sneak up the middle. QB got in pretty easy.
Rolls up, and he runs over to the sideline, so maybe just wind knocked out of him.
Fans sigh of relief there.
And jump around. Resumes here at Glenn County Stadium. And now, it looks like they're going to go for 2. It's already a 7-point game. A 2-point conversion puts the lead at 9.
I wonder what they do here. This Brunswick defense definitely tired after that long drive.
On the 3-yard line, here's a 2-point conversion. They toss it to Creighton, fighting for the end zone. He's got it! A big-time 2-point conversion makes it 22-13 and a 2-possession game.
Bold with the pitch play to the right side. Creighton, the physical runner, gets in the end zone right there. What a play by him. And this Glynn Academy team is rolling, and Brunswick needs to respond, and they need to respond fast.
They are feeling good on this Brunswick side, on the Glynn Academy side. Coaches, players, up and going. I'm seeing players banging heads down there. They're motioning for that crowd to get loud. The momentum is with the Red Terrors right now.
Yes, it is, and again, picture perfect start to this half. They drained half the quarter, more than half the quarter, and got the touchdown and cashed in a 2-possession lead for their team.
Now get ready for Patrick Coyle's kick, because, man, have they been good in this one. Up in the air, touchback.
Kickoff into the end zone for a touchback.
5:38 to go, and now the Pirates with a response. It's the third quarter of play, and after Glynn Academy's offense just marched down the field, melted 6 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock, there's pressure now on this Pirates offense to execute right here.
Yes, there is. There's a lot of pressure, especially with how easy that drive looked for the Red Terrors offense. Brunswick definitely need the answer here.
They hand to Gibbons. Stuffed.
Very gap sound by Glynn Academy's front seven here on this play.
Gibbons, the ball carrier.
There's about 2 players just ready for him on the outside.
2-yard gain.
The middle was clogged. Just not much there for the Brunswick offense.
2nd down and 9. It's another handoff. Nigel Gardner with some space. A solid gain. He's going to be about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down markers.
T.Y. Chisholm on the tackle.
Very fast back.
And it will be 3rd and 3.
The gain is 5 to the 27.
There is a player down with an injury. It's Levante Lockett.
Injury timeout.
4:42 to go in the 3rd quarter, and we're going to step away as they tend to lock it.
Duval, the wait is over. Now, the Jags games really count. The teal and black have new talent and new faces calling the shots. Before the wins and losses pile up, get your predictions, interviews, insights from the official station of your Jacksonville Jaguars. The Action Sports Jags Jaguars Preview Special, Friday at 7 on CBS 47 at Fox 30. Sponsored by Farrah & Farrah, the exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Back from the commercial break is there goes Gardner to the 40-yard line.
Gardner on the carry, T.Y. Chisholm on the
What a play on 3rd and short.
Yeah, you've been seeing the explosiveness out of this backfield all night. Just waiting for it to hit home, and right there, really big gain by this Brunswick offense, and maybe that gives it a momentum to get in the end zone this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Moore rolling left. Looking downfield, decides to take it himself. Out of bounds around the Glynn Academy 32.
Moore showing his athleticism there. And now we'll have a ref timeout.
As they spot the ball, trying to get the chain set as well, I believe.
The ball spotted on the 31. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
When they ran that play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. The chains are set.
Glynn Academy giving a blitz man look here.
Trying to get some heat on the quarterback, Grant Moore. Play action over the middle. It's dropped. Butler Carswell might have had 6 points in his hands.
2nd down pass is incomplete.
It was a really good look for Brunswick's offense. They were stacking the box, looking to bring some heat. And you just know all the corners and DBs are on islands with the receivers, and they just do a nice little RPO slant action, and he puts it on the money, and the receiver just drops it. If he catches it, it's probably 6.
3rd down and 2. Back to the ground, and Gibbons looking for that right edge, and he is stopped.
Gibbons on the carry.
That's one of those runs where it's a long developing play. They got 2 pulling guards, and one pulling guard and a sniffer going to the right side. And for a 3rd and short,
3-yard loss back.
A little bit surprised that that's what happened there.
Smith Whitehead with a big tackle for loss. Now 4th down and 4. Big play in this game. 3:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Brunswick down 2 possessions. Moore looking for options. Let's go of a pass, and he's got the 1st down completion.
Moore's pass complete for the 1st down.
Wow, what a really good play by Moore there. Had some pressure really immediately on that play. Found a way to find a spot in the pocket and deliver a strike for a nice 1st down for this Pirates offense.
Wasim Murray, who's been silent since that big touchdown catch earlier, with the 1st down reception there. They motion Murray now to the left side. Pressure front. They rush 5. Moore looking for the end zone, and Hezzy Kent, and he's got him!
Grant Moore to Hezzy Kent.
Touchdown, Pirates!
Wow! The 6'6", 315-pounder runs around the defender. I mean, what are you supposed to do about that?
Good luck. Say a prayer. Hope for the best.
Really good job by the Pirates on that drive to figure it out, just figure out a way to get in the end zone. And that brings them right back into this game.
Some hezzy chants from the Brunswick faithful as
flag down.
There's a flag down on the extra point.
Encroachment on the defense.
Encroachment against Glynn Academy.
That might give Brunswick the green light to go for 2.
I mean, there's really no point, honestly.
I agree.
Well, if you go for 2, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, really no point.
Yeah, double taken.
I mean, they'd have to go for 2 to make it a 2-possession game again if Glynn Academy scores another touchdown.
Yeah.
But I think it's a risky play, too, because if you don't get it and then Glynn Academy goes and scores a touchdown, then it's automatically a 2-possession game. I think the risk outweighs the reward right here, but
is it a risk when
Brunswick doesn't think so. They think that Hezzy Kent's got enough to get into the end zone.
That's what I was about to say. Is it a risk when you got Hezzy Kemp in the backfield? For all we know, he might jump over the whole line.
Wildcat to Kent, takes the low snap. Yeah, good luck. 2-point conversion is good, and it's 22-21, back to a 1-point game.
You know, he just Wildcat run to the right. He low-key just slowed down on the 1-yard line and just kind of got in there.
You waited for it.
It's like
looked like Le'Veon Bell. A 6'6", 310 Le'Veon Bell.
Worked out very well for them there, and now we got ourselves a 1-point game. It's getting exciting. It's already been exciting, but now it's just building and building.
This game has not disappointed, and we've had some classic finishes in recent years. Right now, 22-21 Glenn with 3:19 to go. Brunswick has won 4 of the last 5. Last year by a score of 49-7. In 2023, Glynn Academy took this one in overtime, 22-15. I don't know about you, Brody, but I could go for some overtime football tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's just been such a fun game to watch and be a part of. Wouldn't mind some extra minutes here in the city championship.
22-21, 3:19 to play in the third quarter. And they'll kick it away to Chisholm and Glynn Academy. Tyree Chisholm with some room, 35-40, trying to get to midfield, goes out of bounds, just shy of the 50-yard line. Big kick return. Tyree Chisholm keeps making plays.
Yes, he has, and that's a big one right there, setting up your team past the 50-yard line. Really good return by him, and a really good job blocking from the special teams unit for Glynn Academy. They've been really getting whipped on this side of special teams all night, and it worked out for them very well. Good job by that special teams unit.
And after the play, going down on the sideline with what looks to be a cramp is Tyree Chisholm, potentially a big loss there for Glynn Academy. They set up on their own 49. We'll keep you posted on that as Creighton gets 2 yards on the carry, make it 2nd down and 8.
DJ Creighton on the carry.
Chisholm still being looked at, trying to stretch him out, so I believe it is just a cramp.
Thomas on the tackle. 2-yard gain on the
back
play,
up on his feet.
8 from the Brunswick 49.
And you just hope he's okay. The senior has made some big-time plays in his final city championship. They hand off to Creighton, and Creighton Bowles inside the 35. I tell you what, these Glynn Academy runners, they lower the shoulder, and I feel like I've used the word bowls to describe their runs at least 3 times tonight, because that's what they do. They get set, they get a strong center of gravity, and they run until they hit somebody.
Yes,
and they want to be hit.
Yes, they do. And, you know, these guys are some grade A, just physical runners, and it's been really fun to watch. They're ducking their head and just running forward. Old school. If you're an old school football fan, you got to love to see it.
First down and 10 on the Brunswick 34. The Red Terrors nursing a 1-point advantage. They give to Creighton again. He gets 3 this time.
Creighton with the first down carry.
Another solid run by Creighton. He's been running the ball very well tonight.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And I think they're going to keep giving it to him.
Just shy of 30, second down.
Tyree Chisholm is now by himself, walking around with some water, so no athletic training staff with him. Hopefully he's good to go back into the game. Second and 7, quarterback keeper. Noonan is going to pick up about 5 yards there.
Keeper Noonan.
And this is what's different about the wing T offense. I mean, in what world does a QB sneak make sense on 2nd and 7? It doesn't make sense, right? But it gained like 4 to 5 yards. It worked out very well for him.
3rd and 2. Noonan under center, per usual. And they got Brunswick to jump. Give the Red Terrors a first down.
Might be showing. I mean, Brunswick's been very disciplined to that fake motion and that fake snap all night. And right there, they just got him. I just feel like there's so much things to worry about when going against a wing T offense. And right there, that one just slipped their mind.
And Brunswick's defense, honestly, right now, they look a little defeated down there. They can't find an answer.
If you can't stop the run between the tackles, it's probably one of the most defeating feelings in football. And this defense probably feeling that maybe a little bit, and maybe feeling a little tired after being on the field for a good portion of this quarter.
1st and 10. Chisholm, who has the ball? That's Noonan down inside the 10. Sorry, I thought they handed it to Creighton.
It's a 16-yard pickup.
And then Noonan just down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Good ball fake there, faked out the broadcaster. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. It's a 1-point game, and we've got 12 minutes to decide a city champion. Back after this break in our Whataburger Game of the Week.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
$12 minutes to go. Glynn Academy knocking on the door. They have a 1-point advantage, and they're trying to extend it. Noonan, the quarterback. Under center, first and goal, takes it himself, trying to drive for that goal line. And they stop him at the 3.
Quarterback keeper.
Yep, another QB sneak.
It's a gain of 2 down to
inside.
The 3.
It's not even a QB sneak. It's more like just a QB power under center. And it's been working for him very well in these short yardage situations. Just trying to get closer. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a dive to Creighton. Creighton's done a lot this drive, and I feel like they might reward him with the touchdown.
Second and goal. They do hand it off. Does he have enough for the goal line? He's going to be short at the 1.
Creighton on the carry.
Good stop there by Brunswick, staying alive in this drive.
We'll call it a 2-yard gain down to the 1.
And here comes the third down. They got 2 downs to stop this Glynn Academy offense. Excited to see what both sides do on this play.
Third and goal from the 1. They hand it to Howard, and he tracks his way in. It's another touchdown Terrors.
Howard running the ball very well tonight. And that time he gets in the end zone, lowers the shoulder, turns the legs, and finds a way. And this Red Terrors offense strikes again.
It's now 28-21, 10:30 to go. And they're going for 2, trying to put Brunswick on the ropes with another 2-possession lead.
This is a big-time play coming up. It will be huge if either side succeeds.
Noonan looking to pass, seeing nothing, tucks and runs, dives for the pylon, and he's in.
There is a flag on the play.
I think this one's coming back.
Hold your waters.
Flags are down.
Hold your waters. And it does stand.
You let go of the waters.
30-21, 10:30 to go. Big time 2-point conversion there. Now a 9-point game. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. And Glynn Academy is in the driver's seat.
You know, going into this game, I just, you know, if I heard that Glynn Academy was going to score 30 points with 10:30 to go in the fourth quarter, I'd be like, wow, that'd be a great offensive game out of them. And they're doing it right now, and they're executing at a high level right now. And again, they've been running the same few plays.
Brunswick has just had no answer. There's the kick. And now it's time for the Pirates. You talk about playing with Pirate pride, and this is a big-time spot to dig down deep, represent those colors, make a comeback. Down by 9 in the fourth quarter. What's it going to take, Brody?
It's going to take some better executed plays. This offense definitely needs to get in the end zone twice to get back in this game, or maybe a touchdown and 3 points. But they need to block better, and they need to be more physical on that defensive side of the ball. I think the offense knows what they need to do to score. It's just defensively, that's the question mark.
Chance for a shot. It's off the hands of Trip Rowell. Right there. That was aggressive defense from Glynn Academy. They were pressed up on the line of scrimmage. They were sending everyone in the box. That's a chance right there that Brunswick, they had the chance to hit one of their speedsters deep, and instead they go to the tight end, Trip Rowell, and the sophomore unable to haul it in.
Yeah, ball came out a little high. receiver had two hands on it, just didn't work.
Second down and 10. Moore is sacked. That's Whitehead.
What a big time play from Whitehead, getting in the backfield, shedding off his block, and making a big time sack in this game. And it's 3rd and long, and this Brunswick offense needs to score, needs to get this first somehow.
Brody, right here, you know you're going to have to go for it no matter what. Do you just try to cut a deficit into that 4th down, or are you trying to get the first on this play?
No, I definitely would try to cut into the deficit.
As here he goes, Moore to Hezzy Kent, who is lit up.
And it's him again.
The pass will be whistled incomplete, and Kent is down.
Whitehead with 2 big plays back to back. They throw the drag across the middle, and he just lays the wood there.
And now the attention turns to Hezzy Kent, the star player of this Brunswick team. They're waving off the flag. It'll be 4th and 14. I mean, he was airborne, he was exposed. You know, just a perfect play there, honestly, from the defender. And now you just hope he's okay. He is back up and walking. Hopefully just the air knocked out of him on that one. Now 4th down and 14 yards to go. A big time moment in this game. If they don't get the first down, it's not over, but it makes the comeback extremely difficult. 4th and 14. Grant Moore feeling the rush, avoids the sack, rolling to his left, and he's taken down. Glynn Academy will get the football on the Brunswick 13.
Just relentless pass rush there. Really good job by Moore to buy some more time. Just ran out of it. And that right there, it's definitely not a good sign for this Brunswick team.
That really puts Glynn Academy in the driver's seat. And a chance maybe to put Brunswick to bed with some points.
With the way this Glynn Academy offense has been rolling.
A touchdown and a 2-point conversion would make this one a 17-point game. That'd be a 3-possession lead. 1st and 10. Glynn Academy on the Pirate 13-yard line. They hand to Howard, and he is stopped. Put him just inside the 15.
Howard, the ball carrier.
It's one of the first times tonight, or not one of the first times, but one of the few times tonight, Howard gets tackled in the backfield, and what a moment to do it right there. Now Glynn Academy's behind the sticks on the 2nd down. Brunswick needs something huge on these next few downs coming up.
Believe this is Creighton, and a minimal gain on that one. 2.5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Brunswick's defense has been unable to get a stop since maybe the first quarter. They need one here in a big way.
Second play goes to the 12, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, big 3rd down coming up.
What do you think Glynn Academy has drawn up here?
I think they go with one of the reverse plays. They haven't ran it since the first half. And I really don't like throwing the ball through the air here.
They do hand it off. This is Howard inside the 5. He reaches out for the end zone. The ball is loose. Is it Brunswick football? They rule him down at the half-yard line.
Yeah, the ground caused that one. I just saw the replay of it. Works out for Glynn Academy, and now they only need about half a yard to get in the end zone.
First and goal, inches away from the goal line. They're melting the clock down. Now it's 7:35. They hand it off. Does he have the touchdown? Yes, he does!
And that touchdown will give all three fullbacks that have played in this game a touchdown each.
DJ Creighton, he's hobbling off the field and he's still waving for that crowd to get fired up. He can't walk on his left foot, and all he's focused on is the fact that he just scored a big-time touchdown. The PAT is up, and it is good. And it is now a 16-point lead for Glynn Academy. 7:27 to go.
Still a two-possession game.
I'm surprised they didn't go for two there.
Yeah, me too, because I think if you're up 15, you still like that. You know, that's still like they still have to convert on 1 2-point conversion. And that's definitely a tall ask to do. But now, 16-point game. Brunswick, his last chance, his last hope is coming up on this next offensive drive.
They need 8. They don't need 6. They need 8 points.
Yes, they do.
There's the kick, and it's a touchback. 7:27 to play. 37-21. Brunswick has 2 timeouts, 7 minutes, 27 seconds. They need one of those explosive plays.
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of speedsters to do it in the backfield and in the receiver group. And they don't have much time on the clock. So they definitely need to score quick. See what Brunswick has in store for this offensive drive.
Empty backfield for Grant Moore. Looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket, evading pressure, and he's going to fall forward for maybe a yard.
Just a really good pass rush from this Glynn Academy defensive line, and they've been doing it really good this second half. And right there, they almost get a sack, but QB finds a way to get a yard out of it, and they'll bring up second down and 9.
Have they been bringing more pressure, or are they just starting to win up front?
They're just starting to win in the interior spot of the D-line.
Gardner looking for the left edge, spins around, and he's going to gain about 7 yards. Clock stays running, 6:45 to go. No timeout for a water break here in Georgia. Clock's not going to stop until Brunswick does stop it themselves. Split back formation, 3rd and 3. They give again to Gardner, trying to get the first down, and he does. That will stop the clock momentarily for a first down. There are some fans who are leaving. That traffic is starting to flow out. And you can see the Brunswick stands have kind of starting to filter out a little bit. This one's not over, but the Pirates are on the ropes.
Yeah, they are. If I'm the Pirates right here, I'm taking a shot at the top of the screen. It's press coverage over there.
Grant Moore trying to make a play. Breaks out of a sack. What do you got? Grant Moore looking for blocks. Picks up a first down.
Moore on the scramble.
Showing his athleticism yet again tonight. This QB can make some things happen out of nothing. I thought he was about to get an absolute kill shot to him to get sacked on that left side of the field. Spins out of that, makes some room on the right, directs traffic. What a good play by Moore. Good first down for this Brunswick offense.
1st and 10, give to Gibbons. Gibbons searching for space. Still going past the first down markers. Falls forward to the Glynn Academy 41.
That play worked out for them there.
They're not taking shots.
Yeah, I think they're going to start doing it, though.
Gain of 14.
After the 14-yard gain on the ground, now they look to pass. Moore fires. First down, it's caught. No, he went backwards. Dontre Butler-Carswell had the first down. He went backwards 4 yards, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 2, and there's a player down for the Red Terrors. And we're going to step away for this injury timeout. Back in 30 seconds for our Whataburger game of the week.
Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz. Every Friday, the only live streaming show in Jacksonville dedicated to high school football. Streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Then we're packing all the highlights into a 30-minute show, Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Thank you, man.
Players still down for the Red Terrors as we come back here with 5:17 to play. Brunswick has the football. They're on the Glynn Academy 33. Up and on his feet now is Ian Lane. Kind of limping off the field. You hope he's okay. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Brunswick Pirates. Three right, one left. Moore. He's got a man open. Butler-Carswell inside the 15. Spins around down to the 9.
Yeah, Butler-Carswell just ran across the field. He was open for a good bit. Moore finds him. He delivers a strike. And now Brunswick is within distance to score a touchdown.
4:57 to play. They hand to Gardner. Inside the 5, down to the 2. Clock stays rolling. It'll be 2nd and goal.
7-yard pickup down to the 2.
Look out for Hezzy Kent. 1-on-1 on the left side. Moore hands to Gardner instead, and Gardner powers his way through. It's not done yet.
That's step one. Now they need to get
flag after the touchdown. I think that 2-point conversion just got a little harder.
It's either that or they apply it to the kickoff, and which, again, it would not be good for them either because I think they're going to try an onside. And if you try an onside in your own 40, that's a lot worse than trying an onside a little bit closer.
The officials are discussing down by the goal line. A big call coming up here. Unsportsmanlike against Brunswick.
penalty against the Pirates.
And I think they're going to apply it to the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's just a crucial flag in this point in the game. And they're backing them up really far, too.
That's a 15-yard penalty. They'll be taking this 2-point conversion from the 18.
Just a big shot in the foot there. Brunswick needs to find a way to get this 2-point conversion.
Look out for number 7.
I mean, just throwing it up to him is not a bad idea at all.
He's 6'6". And he's in the slot. Moore under fire, throws to the end zone. Brunswick wants a flag. They're not going to get it. The 2-point conversion is no good. So now with 4:32 to go, it's a 10-point game, and Brunswick needs the onside kick.
Yeah, they do. They're still down 2 possessions. Does not mean they're out of this game still, but it would take a lot of lucky scenarios for them to somehow tie this game up or win it.
Are you surprised there wasn't pass interference there on that one?
I mean, it's just a weird play because they were both tangled up down here. I didn't really see exactly what was going on, but the receiver broke to an out route as the ball is landing in the middle of the end zone. So I just don't.
Catchable.
Yeah, so that could be it. I think the only play call they could have threw a flag on is holding, which very well could have happened. I just didn't have eyes on what was going on down there.
10-point game, 4:32 to go. Crazier things have happened. Brunswick needs an onside kick, though, to get it started. They're not setting up in typical onside fashion. Only one man is back, and that's Sean Wallace. Timeout. Glynn Academy is going to burn their first of the second half and talk things over. What do you think they're doing here?
I don't know. I mean, I still think they're going to kick the onside. Maybe that's just how they line up for it. But they could try some type of pooch kick, maybe try to, there's different ways of doing it onside. So sometimes you can just pick out the closest player to the kicker and just drill it right at him as hard as you can. See if it can bounce off him and come back to you. You can try it multiple ways. You do a little sky kick that's about 10 yards. Multiple things you can do.
I say you go Waterboy style. Ronald Darajati style. Just kick it right at a guy.
Hey,
Only
man,
a select few people will get that second reference. Shout out Creekside, former Creekside Knight, Ronald Darajati. I still think Oregon stole that play from Creekside.
Oh, that's funny.
So now Brunswick setting up in a more typical onside kick formation. The kick is up, takes a hop. Brunswick's got it. Are they going to give it to him? I thought they touched it too soon.
There ain't no flag on the play. So if Brunswick got it, they're just pretty much discussing if there's a flag or not, because Brunswick got it.
They did not.
Well, I thought they did.
Glynn Academy is celebrating. Yeah, it's got to go 10 yards, and they touched it before the Red Terrors did. So now 1st and 10, Glynn Academy on the Brunswick 49. So the game plan from here on out, if you're the Pirates.
Honestly, the same one.
3 and out. 3 and out.
The Pirates, yeah.
Yeah, 3 and out. Try to have it around 3.5 minutes left, 3 minutes.
Yeah, needed 3 and out and try to strip at that ball.
And a touchdown and a field goal after the onside kick. 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. DJ Creighton, even without a helmet, trucking his way into a man. Motions for that Glynn Academy side to get loud.
Got to respect him as a player. If you haven't respected him throughout his runs all night, after that one, I think you got to give it to him.
Looked like Damian Pierce out there.
Yeah, Florida great.
The game was 4-46.
And it's a penalty now against Brunswick. Personal foul, 15 yards.
The 15-yard variety.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Glynn Academy. Brunswick 31.
The sticks will move. It's another first down in Tarrytown.
Clock ticking down to 4:17. The all-time series record, Brunswick leads 41-38 with 2 ties mixed in there. Glynn Academy closing in on their 2nd win against Brunswick in the past 3 years. QB sneak. Still going is Noonan. Picks up 8.
Noonan
QB sneak just picked up 8 yards.
He gained 7. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Still.
Ball on the Brunswick
It'll be 2nd and 3 after this timeout from Brunswick.
BHS calls a timeout.
Now really you get the 1st down, it's over.
Yeah, if they get the 1st down, it's probably the official dagger of the game. Again, just been saying it this whole half, just really impressed with this Glynn Academy team and how well they executed tonight.
They came out and they silenced the doubters.
Yes, they did. And they came out here, they did 2 things better than Brunswick, is execute and was more physical tonight. And just, again, got to tip your hat off to them.
They went out there and they wanted it.
Yeah, they were prepared well. The coaches, I would think the coach before the game was like, we're going to spam fullback dives and we're going to run it and it's going to work, and it did.
And again, like, they do not have the size of it out there whatsoever.
No, they don't.
But they have been moving Brunswick.
Matters about the size and the heart, Noah.
Mm-hmm. What's the saying about the dog in the fight?
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to want to hang around.
It ain't about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the heart of the dog in the fight. That could be wrong. That could be so.
Not quite as smooth as it normally comes out. Brunswick just jumped off sides. It'll be encroachment. That's a dagger right there.
Yeah. There's too many mistakes in the second half, and there's another one right there. The Academy just going to keep running the ball and chewing this clock. And
it'll be 1st and 10 on the Brunswick 19. Max Noonan, who's had a great game at quarterback under center.
Still seeing if they can draw them off sides.
Hey, why not? 3:34 to play. 1 timeout left for the Pirates. They hand to Howard. Howard still churning those legs. The ball is out. Brunswick has the football. Not much celebration. Yeah, that's a fumble. That should be Brunswick football, and it is. The Pirates stay alive.
Wow. Hold your brakes. There is still time left in this football game.
Don't go anywhere.
Brunswick and their speed and their explosiveness on offense. And they can just get one of those big plays like they had earlier in the first half right here.
Never done in a rivalry game.
It's never done.
It's never done in a high school football game.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a crazy game to be a part of. And
now you got to go 95 yards, fast.
Let's see what they can do here.
Speaking of fast, Wasim Murray, watch out. He's due. Gardner. They hand it off at the 5-yard line at this stage of the game. They'll lose a yard. Wasim Murray, look for them to get Josiah Gibbons going in the passing game. We've seen Dontre Butler-Carswell get some space. He's in the slot. He's got some space for a crossing route right here. Am I wrong?
Yeah, they do.
Moore in the end zone, just chucks up a prayer, and it's caught. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've seen some of the most ridiculous plays out of this guy tonight.
What just happened? And I mean, the reaction was so muted over there. I was like, was it really?
I think they thought he dropped it, but he caught the ball. That's a good play right there.
3rd and 1. 2:25 to go. They hand it off, and there's some space for Gibbons. Can he go? 50, 40, 35, 30, down to the Glynn Academy 23.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Hand the ball off with 90 yards to go and 2:15 on the clock, down by 10.
And they, in that moment, they bust the biggest run of the night. Wow, what a play. Oh my gosh. Brunswick still has life.
2:08. 1st and 10.
Taking a shot to the top.
Moore with some time to the end zone. It is caught. Israel Henry with the touchdown. It ain't over.
I am not sure if that was even the route that was intended on the play. I do not think that was his route. The receiver ran a post, and the QB just points, turn around, go to the corner, and the receiver picked it up, and he drops it in there. What a throw and catch right there by Brunswick.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
She was humming, but she shut up quick.
1:57 to go. Trying to get it back to a 3-point game. The PAT is good. Don't go anywhere. 1:57 to play. Now it's time for an onside kick, Brody McGuff.
Oh my gosh, if they could do it right here. I mean, the first onside kick, that was a really good onside kick. They grabbed it
right there.
Just grabbed it a little too early right there. So if they can replicate something like that, they'll have a really good chance to maybe bobble it off a Glynn Academy returner.
This game's had so many plays, so many twists and turns. Honestly, like, momentum is telling me they might get this one.
I mean, I'm feeling
Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it. No,
I'm
feeling it. I think they might get this. Again, that first onside kick, it looked really good. It was executed well. Just grabbed the ball around the 9 yards instead of it being 10. Let's see what Brunswick does here.
Here we go.
The play of the game.
The kicker is Braxton Davis. There it is. Takes a hop. Brunswick's got it! Oh my goodness! The Pirates have the football!
It was a perfect hop. And the Glynn Academy receiver was like waiting on it. He had to go up and get it, but he didn't. He just watched it go. And the Brunswick team falls on it. And now there's a minute 57 seconds left to see if they can get in the ball game. Just wow. Wow. They said expect something big in the city championship. And man, we've had a bunch of big moments tonight, Noah.
And here we go, a minute 57 to play. Brunswick down by 3, and the Pirates have the football.
This is what rivalry games are all about right here.
High school football at its best. They hand to Gardner. Gardner down to the 44.
Gardner on the carry, flag down.
There's a flag. Offsides against the defense. You see, there are cars in traffic right now on their way out. The stands have emptied about 20%. Those fans are going to find out what happened. To those who stayed, Always stay to the final whistle.
Yes, and just, I have no words, man. This is crazy. I'm supposed to have words in this moment, and I don't.
First down and 5 on the Glynn Academy 43-yard line. A field goal would tie it and send us to overtime. They just motioned the left guard.
They're just going to take a shot here.
No, they hand it off. There's Gibbons. He's breaking tackles, and he's got the first down.
Thought they had those two backs to block for a one-on-one matchup on either island. Glynn Academy starting to stack the box and let their corners just be on islands.
You can't draw it up any better. 1:33 to go. Moore feeling pressure. He's taken down. Brody, what are you seeing?
The receiver at the top of the screen was wide open. I can't get his name. Couldn't find his name.
Israel Henry.
Israel Henry. He put a great move on that DB. He was wide open. Had him by like 5 feet. QB missed him and took a sack, a bad sack there, and the clock is ticking.
Down to 58 seconds. Alone in the backfield. Moore over the middle, and it is caught! It's caught! Jonte Butler Carswell! He's down to the 9!
Oh my gosh, what a play, and what a ball by Moore. Puts it on the money, couldn't have placed it in a better area, and right there, that puts him in striking distance. 48 seconds on the clock, not ticking as of right now because of the first down. Let's see what Brunswick does here.
First and goal. And we got a timeout as they sort the chains. First and goal from the 9, 40 seconds to play. They hand it to Gardner. Gardner with some space, and he's in! Oh my goodness! The Brunswick Pirates just came back from down 17 in the fourth quarter.
Oh my gosh, you cannot draw it up any better, like Noah said. Brunswick figures out somehow how to figure out the impossible, and they just did it. Just gotta admire the resiliency from this Brunswick team. They scratched and climbed their way back into this game, and now they're up. If they make this PAT, it will be more than a field goal.
This is a big PAT. 33 seconds on the clock. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 41-37. Unbelievable.
This is one of the craziest games I've ever witnessed in football. And again, just so happy to be a part of it.
I mean,
Brunswick coaches are having a great time in here. They're yelling.
And it's still not over.
It's not over. Glynn Academy has a chance. They've taken some shots.
And they got
tonight.
2 timeouts.
And they got 2 timeouts in their pocket. Still a lot of ball to play in this 33 seconds. Bands are blaring. Energy in the stadium is through the roof. People might have left early, but the people that are still here are giving a lot of energy in this game.
And this will go down as maybe one of the greatest city championships in history. And again, it's not done.
You know, if Glynn ends up losing this game, you know they're just going to feel like they let one slip away. But again, got to admire Brunswick for their resiliency and coming back in this football game when all odds were stacked against them.
Wasim Murray has had some big returns tonight. And he's back at the 10-yard line, ready to receive. I wouldn't kick it to him.
I would just kick it out of bounds and have them take it at 35.
Landon Etheridge was talking to his coaches before the kick. 33 seconds to go in regulation. Brunswick has come back from down 17 in the fourth. They kick it to Murray. He takes it in at the 4. Murray searching for room. He's brought down by the collar. The ball's on the ground. And it's Glynn Academy football. That looked like something on the tackle.
I thought it was a horse collar, but I couldn't really see. Well, we got jersey. I'm not really exactly sure what the call is for horse collar in high school football. But he got full jersey just around the horse collar, and the refs don't see anything to call a flag on there. And now here comes the interesting thing. Can the wing T offense somehow air it out and make something happen?
26 seconds to go. It's time to say a prayer. Noonan down the field. It is intercepted. Picked up by Zion Rankin. And Brunswick has completed the miracle. The comeback of the year.
It's a miracle in Glynn County. And the city championship is going to Brunswick. Brunswick does the impossible and makes it happen. Wow.
I want to say there was 6.5 minutes to go, and it was a 17-point game.
Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, probably less time than that. Glynn Academy's offense, they scored 2 to 3 touchdowns this half, and they drained clock on every drive they had. I think Glynn Academy might have more possession time in this game too.
Yeah.
By a good margin.
The game of the year.
I've never seen anything like it.
I have.
In a fourth quarter. You were at that Creekside Fleming game last year.
It's not impossible.
You did say you've seen crazier things happen.
There's always a chance. As long as there's time on the clock, there's always a chance. And now, time for the kneel and the celebration for Brunswick. Moore takes a knee. I think Glynn spent a timeout. They did.
Do they have 3 timeouts?
2. They'll have one more after this. And they just got to hope for some colossal mistake on the snap.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they can hope for.
Timeout called by Glynn.
Really, nothing else left. Just got a unreal game. One of the most entertaining games I've ever witnessed in my football watching journey.
Awards presentations, some individual
and just wow.
awards to give away, and also the presentation of the city championship trophy.
That is incredible. And now Grant Moore takes the knee. Glynn's going to spend one more timeout.
Grant Moore with the kneel down. Timeout again, Glynn.
Glynn is just hoping that the 1 in 1,000 snap happens. You feel for those Red Terrors, but credit where credit is due. I mean, what a comeback.
It's really not much else to it. Just Brunswick finished the game better than Glynn Academy did. Glynn Academy probably did all phases of football better for 3 quarters, and then they get in the 4th, and they just don't cap it off. And Brunswick is going to come away with the win, and that'll be 2 years in a row for them.
I do have a correction. It was 16, not 17. They came back from down 16 fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And there's the final knee. Brunswick has done it. 16 points in the 4th quarter. No problem. The Brunswick Pirates have done it.
Congratulations to them. They won in a spectacular game. You can tell how much this means to both sides. Glynn, players hurt for sure. Brunswick happy as all get out.
again, fans.
Just a great game by both teams. And a very fun one to watch, Noah.
What a game. 41-37 is the final, and the Brunswick Pirates are the ones that come out victorious. Well, to all those of you tuned in tonight on Action Sports Jacks 24/7, what a game. Thank you for catching it with us, and we'll see you next week for Beachside and Tokoi Creek. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off for Brody McGuff, Daniel Hawk, and Chandler Dantzler back at the station. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com. Hey, welcome into the Friday Night Zone Blitz. Catching up on everything. What a night in sports. Florida State football game might be headed to overtime, maybe. Kevin Smith said 9 touchdowns for Xander Edwards from Bowles. Did you catch that? 9 touchdowns, 73-49 win. Baldwin scored 49 points against Bowles and lost by 24. That's crazy. Ponte Vedra beats Fleming Island. I think that score was a final. I know it was 21-0 at one time. We have had some fantastic games. You just watched Brunswick with a miracle comeback in the final 5 minutes to beat Glynn Academy in the city championship. That thing was tremendous. I got a feeling Noah and Brody are going to be still amped up by the time they get back here in about an hour and a half. But what a performance. We've got live reaction coming from that one in Friday Night Blitz in just a few minutes as well. And let's see, what else? We showed the end of the Merritt Island Ed White game. Ed White falters down the stretch. Merritt Island steals a win on the road 52-49 with a field goal from 37 yards out. The young man made one from 42 yards. That didn't go. That was good, but they whistled it dead because of a penalty. then made one from 37 yards out right after. So a heck of a job by him to get the win and steal one on the road. Down 18 in the last final few minutes, 16, excuse me, and they tied it up and then won it with the field goal. So we had some fantastic games. West Nassau, we were showing with Fernandina Beach. That was back and forth a bit, too. St. Augustine gets a big win over Columbia in a battle of undefeateds. They are now 6-0, and just really good stuff from around the area. An eventful night, an historic night in some sense. We got to talk more about that 9-touchdown game. We'll make sure we get that in a little bit more, too. So here's the deal. We got the Friday night Blitz coming up, 10:30, just a couple minutes away. I got to go run in the studio to do that. 11 o'clock, we have the Bands of the Week for 15 minutes. 11:15, we got the Friday Night Blitz again until 11:35. Then we'll get everybody in here talking a little bit about the night, Week 6 of the high school football season, and we'll recap it all here on a Friday Night Zone Blitz. What a burger game of the week we had. Let's go check out all the highlights on the Friday Night Blitz in just a couple minutes. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade. If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.